Hi friends, if you like the video, please subscribe and hit like and share on Facebook, Instagram. It's under Earth Beauty Gallery. Thank you for being here. Alright, today we're taking a deep breath in, another deep breath in our heart. And we're going to look at the message for the week of September 28th through October the 4th. Let's see what the cards have to say. The Eight of Swords. Something is holding us back. And the swords are stabbed into the ground, building kind of a wall between the person that is all tied up and has her eyes blindfolded and the village in the background. What this is telling me, something is holding you back, or something is holding us back, and we need to have an objective. We need to accept that we might not be making the progress at the moment that we want, but with her eyes blindfolded, meaning you need to be objective. You need to not just have one viewpoint, but also look at it from the opposite viewpoint. Sometimes that gives us the answer that we don't see at the moment. And it looks at, if you want to push through this wall, it's not going to help. What will help is to get a fresh perspective, a different perspective, to be open enough to say, okay, this is what I want, this is how I think it should go, but it's not moving forward right now, so what could it hurt? What could it be? Maybe it will help me to look at it from a different perspective. The next one is the Four of Cups. You see a guy leaning against the tree, and there are 3 cups standing in front of him, and there is a hand reaching out from, I will say, heaven or the universe with a cup towards the man that's pondering or reviewing what's going on. And it's almost a similar energy. But this one, you have made progress. Here, you're kind of stuck. Here you made progress, but you got to a point where you have to make a decision. You see, you look at those 3 cups standing in front of you, and you need to decide, do I open this door, or this door? And yet, there is a 4th possibility. And don't have too much of a preconceived opinion and not see the best possibility because you're only looking at the 3 that are right in front of you. So be open for things that come to you that might be different, and that you haven't thought about, but that could also be a possibility. Do your research. Don't trust it blindly, but do your research. And if the fourth possibility is what makes the most sense, then be open enough to give it a try. Okay, here we have the tower, the number 16 of the Major Arcana. And you see a tower that's been struck by lightning. People are falling, and the tower is falling apart. It does look very ominous, but it does not have to be that way. What this tells me is transformation, change. And it does kind of coincide with the other two cards. Here you feel stuck. Here you have to make a decision. And this decision will bring in some changes. And change at first can be uncomfortable. Can be like, oh, I'm not used to this. I don't know what this energy is. But if you give it a try, and it could be that, like for instance, with artificial intelligence, with AI, for me, this is all new to me. I'm older. Learning new things isn't quite as easy as before. However, it has helped me. I was open to learning AI. I don't know all of it, and I don't know that much of it, but that which I've learned has helped me tremendously. So what this is saying is, you might feel stuck right now, but if you keep an open mind, if you keep an open mind and you try to see things from a different perspective, and if you explore all the options, even the ones that you say, oh, that's not me, that I would never do that. But if you're open to explore it anyway, even just give it a try to see, you might be pleasantly surprised and it feels good for you. And if you're open to learn new things, then the change that you might be facing will be easier to get through. I hope this helps. And like I said, if you liked it, please subscribe and like. And I see you next time.